Before I start the film, I just wanted to provide a brief introduction to the video. So this video came about through a rare combination of circumstances where I had 5 days free from family and work commitments, and I was able to plan a trip on my motorbike. As soon as I realised that this opportunity existed, I started to plan a route in my head. This route connects family and friends. It begins in Frankfurt and it goes in a circle through Chamonix into Italy and back up to Frankfurt. Of course, I wanted to take my bike and I wanted to camp as many nights as possible. And I just wanted to have a word about the tent. So this tent is a Coleman Raid. It's a Coleman Raid from 2006. It was a tent that my father bought the year he retired. He retired in 2006, and he did a famous walk in Great Britain from Land's End to John O'Groats. He did it the moment he retired. He carried this tent in his rucksack the whole way, as you can see in this photo. He never used it. Unfortunately, that year he then died. I've kept this tent ever since. I've always wanted an opportunity to use it, and this trip presented the perfect opportunity. And in a funny kind of way, I realised that it was kind of like I took my dad with me on this trip. He was never a biker, but he would have enjoyed it, I'm sure, flying across the Alps. So why the Kaiser loop? Kaiser has been a nickname that I've had since I was in school. Being half German, half English, it was a name that I had growing up sometimes, and then it was a gamer tag, and then it's stuck ever since. This is a loop that connects friends and family and the history of my life, and therefore I thought it was an apt name to call it the Kaiser loop. So it's Sunday, I'm the last person to leave the house, it's late in the afternoon, and I managed to get going.